Now let's see if we can challenge. Oh, I think I missed it. Oh yeah, I missed it. Rewind it. Welcome back to another episode of Forza Horizon 5 on WM-Fail G92. In today's episode, we'll be driving the 2018 Ford Mustang RTR Spec 5. This car lies in the A-class with 460 horsepower. Our torque is 420 pound-feet of torque, delivered to the rear wheels through a 10-speed transmission. We weigh 1,736 kg with a 5-liter V8 engine that sounds too good for this game. But is it any fast as well, or is it all show no-go? We'll have to find that out in this episode. So without any further ado, let's start today's episode. Now to start off this episode, we'll be jumping into a road race, one stock in a 2018 Ford Mustang RTR Spec 5. And this is going to be a track of choice, the Arc of Melee circuit. So let's jump there and find out if the car is good bone stock. Alright, let's start this race with the Ford Mustang RTR Spec 5. I don't know why it's called Spec 5, but RTR means ready to rock or race. Something like that. But I have to say, this car sounds really amazing. I think better than the other Mustangs. Oh yeah, it's slidey. Ooh, yeah, it's heavy as well. I can definitely feel it. Our car is A-class 757 and we'll upgrade quite faster. So we'll jump into our next classes quite faster. But it handles quite nicely at low speed. I'm at wrong gear. The older Mustang GT 500 is right ahead of me. So it's a good comparison with that. Ooh. Straight out there. Oh yeah, it's lacking in speed. It oversteers, but it's lacking in speed. Like I'm driving something really heavy. Even though we have enough horsepower. 10th place, second lap. This car is not doing well bone stock. Oh, the brakes are amazing. I have to give it that. And there I go, sliding again. It's not meant to go fast in slow corners. But this thing is being left behind. Maybe it's the wheels that I need to replace. We'll be checking out. Oh, we'll be checking that out when I upgrade the car. But other than that, it sounds amazing. Oh, Cadillac's right behind me. That car isn't slow either. Oh, yep. Sliding it. At least, yeah. There I go. There goes the race. At least the car slides nicely, so I think it will be a really good drift car. But right off the start, it's not a good race car. Last lap, last straight. I really expected this car to perform better, but bone stock it did not. So we'll start upgrading the car with some handling upgrades, and then we'll move on to power upgrades. There we go, finished in 12th place. Alright, let's jump into the festival and upgrade our Mustang. Alright, so all my upgrades now are going to be handling wise. That means better brakes, better suspension even. Oh, now we're on race suspension. So I think it should improve the car. We've also got rally suspension and drift suspension, but we need race suspension for now. Also, we'll be reducing the weight of the car completely. Let's put race weight reduction on and we lose 340 kg. That is a lot of weight to lose. Now we weigh only 1,365 kg. Let's put that on the car and move to tires. Alright, let's see what tire we are on. I think we were on race tires, but if we put on semi-slick tires, it propels us to S1 818. I don't want to do that, so I'm just gonna put some wider wheels on. Let's try not to go above A-class 800. So 325mm tires in the front put us into A-class 800. Let's see if the rear does the same. So 355mm tires in the rear put us into A-class 798. I think I'm gonna put them on. Let's go to front wheels. 295 puts us in 799. But if I go to 305, it puts us into S1 class. Now I don't want to do that, so I'm going to put the 295mm tires in the front. Let's put on some wheel spacers. They don't do much. Same for the rear. Wow, we got some options in the rear though. Look at that. That is completely flush with the fender. Okay, I'm going to put that on. Maybe I'm going to upgrade the drive shaft. It does lose a 7.3 kg and puts us to A-class 800 flat. So that came in clutch. So now our car weighs 1367 kg. Our horsepower hasn't changed, but our lateral G's has, and so has our performance class. Alright, I think we're ready. Let's buy that for 16,450 credits and go back participate in another race. And this time we'll be jumping into the Yaruna Sprint. So let's jump into it. Also, I forgot to mention the Spec 5 also comes with a white body kit and black RTR wheels which weigh 55 kg only for the wheels. So with wheels that wide we do get the grip, but also we increase our weight. But I think we're gonna do okay in this race. Alright, here we go. Second race, modified our car to A-class 800. Let's see how well we launch. Oh wow. Second gear got stuck there. 8th place already. Oh, what was that thing? Just pushing me off the road. We got another Mustang with a huge wing. Why don't I have that big of a wing? But I can see the car is much planted this time. Although I have to say it is a bit slow. We didn't mess with the horsepower. We just changed the handling parts. Oh, that brake is improved quite a lot. Even better than last time. Now let's see if we can challenge. Oh, I think I missed it. Oh yeah, I missed it. Rewind it. I can still feel the car is not too good to handle. In tighter turns, the car is not too good to handle. Ooh. Guy in the first place is quite ahead, and we are still spinning with such wide wheels. Maybe we do need to put stick tires on the car. Off-roading does not help this car. I'm gonna cut this corner. Oh, scrape the wall there. Let's go. Car has started to understeer. That is not good. Let's see if I can catch up to the race leader. I'm in 4th place already. 72% race turn. We're going uphill. Car's gonna slow down even further. Oh, I'm catching. There we go, 3rd place. I've never achieved 1st place on this race. Usually either my handling or horsepower is too low. Ooh, it's going to be a drag race between the Dodge Challenger. Ooh, 2 wheels at the end. But we finish at 3rd place. 2 minutes 37.92 seconds. Alright, moving on. This car is not that good on a circuit. So let's see if this car is any good at drag racing. Let's jump into the upgrade shop and upgrade the car for some proper drag racing. I didn't even see what engines we have for it, if we have any. Oh, I didn't even turbo the car. So we were naturally aspirated. Twin turbo would have helped a lot. But I think I want to put a supercharger on it. But look at that horsepower gain difference. 120 HP with the turbos and 87 HP with the supercharger. Now the twin turbo is the better option, but for that American muscle car, we'll be going with the supercharger. So before putting that on, let's see what engine swaps we have. We got the 6.7 liter V8 turbo diesel. We got the 5.2 liter V8. We got the 8.47 liter V10. That's the Viper engine. That would be quite weird to see in the Ford Mustang. Next we have the 7.7 liter V12. That engine has no place in this car. And then we have the 7.2 liter V8. I wonder where that's out from, but we need to choose the one with the most horsepower. And that is the 7.2 liter V8. So we'll be putting that on and we get 1000 horsepower and 1000 Newton meters of torque. That is more than 100% of power jump. Alright, let's put that on and we'll be putting on all-wheel drive because I know I cannot handle that wheel spin. Now the twin turbo and supercharger gives us similar horsepower. And with the supercharger, our horsepower increases to 1689 HP. Same goes for the torque. Let's put that on. I wonder how it sounds though. Whoa, wow. Yeah, that's a Whipple supercharger. I think it was a good decision to put the supercharger on. Let's see what other performance upgrades we have. We can only improve the size of the supercharger, and that takes us to 1876 horsepower, which is not bad. Alright, we're putting that on. Gearing now. Let's go for a 4-speed transmission because 10 gears are way too many to shift through. Let's also put a racing driveline in it, and let's go for a race diff. Now moving on to tires and rims. We'll be needing some drag tires for this car. There we have it, all drag tires. Let's reduce the wheel size in the front because we don't need too much grip in the front, and let's keep the rear wheels as wide as possible. Also, let's see if I can find any lighter wheels. These wheels are 8 kg lighter than our stock wheels, and I think they look good on the car. These are the Advance RSDF, and I'm gonna put them on. It feels good when you can quickly find good rims for your car. Alright, I think we're good. Let's jump out of here. Okay, so our weight has increased to 1395 kg. Our horsepower though has increased to 1876 horsepower. That is quite a lot. Our lateral G's have decreased, and our performance class has been raised to S2 935, all for the price of 86,500 credits. Let's spend those credits and go do a drag race. And for this race, I want to jump into the pyramid drag strip. Let's see if this car can do any good on the drag strip, what it was made for. And drifting. This car slides too much, so it was also made for drifting. And here we go. Oh, that was a good launch, but a bad gear shift. I'm out of everybody. We got some racing Corvette out there as well. I wonder what time it's going to be. That was a really good launch. 12.65 seconds on the pyramid drag strip. Let's race the car on the longer drag strip as well. Here we are at the aerodrome drag strip. Hopefully I don't run out of gears because I've got 4 gears this time. Third gear is quite long and fourth gear is quite short. Oh, I'm about to run out of speed. Yep, there we go. 400 kilometers per hour. Oh, the Corvette, the racing Corvettes. Oh, both of the Corvettes are quite fast. But I actually ran out of speed and I finished second. So that's not good. 19.533 seconds. We got to run it again with longer gears. Let's run them again. Hopefully I didn't mess fourth gear too much. Alright, moment of truth. Let's see if this car will do any good. And away we go. Oh, yep, first gear was way too short this time. Third gear is short as well. I think I kind of ruined the gears. And fourth gear is way too long now. Hopefully nobody catches up to me. I'm alone in the lead. But I see the Corvettes catching up to me and they can't keep up. There we go, first place, 19.216 seconds, but I think I could do even better. Alright, moving on. The car has proven it's still a muscle car and it can drive fast in straight line. But let's see if this car can perform as well for what it was made for, and that is drifting. I'm gonna jump into the upgrade shop and equip the car with some drift mods. Alright, first of all, we're going to lose the all-wheel drive. Secondly, I want to change the engine. And I kind of want to go with the V10 this time, just to see how this engine feels. Out with the 7.2 liter and in with the 8.4 liter V10. We will be twin turboing this car this time. Also, let's remove these wheels and put something on a little less stickier. Let's keep the same wheels, only increase the front width. Let's put the clutch in. I think I want to keep the 4-speed transmission for drifting as well. So keep that on. And now we put the drift suspension on. Look at the gap on the front, that is so paper thin. And now we go for some power upgrades. I'm going to fully upgrade the horsepower on this engine. Let's see where we can take it. And it will be easy for me to drift the car with more horsepower. Let's go twin turbo with anti-lag. I'm going to listen to the sound. You can see the car flexing when it's parked. That is called torque. And a lighter flywheel. That only saves us 1 kg, which doesn't matter too much. Alright, let's see what the damage was. So we weigh less this time. Our horsepower has also decreased. Our lateral G's have increased. And our performance class has downgraded to S1 896 from 935 S2. And the cost is almost the same as the 7.2 liter V8 that we put in the car earlier. Let's put it on and let's go drifting. We'll be drifting at the farmland drift section. Oop. I went wild with the curve since it was a drift car, but have you noticed the new camera for drifting? You can see your car from the side now. Oh. That was a long section. It feels you have so much angle on this camera angle, and then you spin out. But it's also good because you can see a lot of the section. There we go, 215,000 points, and we set up a new personal best on my first attempt. That was not even a good attempt. I got to try that again. Also, I forgot to mention this car was driven by Von Giddens Jr. for his FT championship, and it looked good drifting every time. I really got to go deep in that corner. That was a missed opportunity, but we already have set up. Oh, there's the too much angle. Let's bring it back. But the Viper engine has impressed. Oh, that was a bad transition. Kinda lags on the 4th gear, but could be because of tuning. And I did even worse on this attempt. Maybe I should try another drift zone. Let's do the less curious. Now you can't gain too much speed with 4 gears, but they're good for drifting because you have to shift a lot fewer gears. Oh, that was good, but I bogged down. That was such a good missed opportunity. Let's see how good we can do here. 4th gear bogging down. 102,112 points. Is it going to be a new personal best? I doubt it, but it's still 3 stars. So the Ford Mustang RTR Spec 5 is not good at track racing, but it has proven it can be good on the drag track and also drift track if you don't have skill issues. And on that note, I think this is it for this episode. If you like this episode, please like, comment, and share, and subscribe to the channel for more upcoming videos. I'll be back with you in another video pretty soon. Till then, take care of yourselves, and goodbye for now.